White woman is charged with saying the hard R N-word. All right, this is the Shiloh, whatever, the white chick that I said make the N-word great again, and I wasn't talking about the hard R, I was talking about the regular N-word. So, my video almost went viral. Wasn't there yet. It's all right. And so that went dead, that story. And then the what is this group called? Double NCP or double whatever.
I have no idea.
The legal group that's mainly black and fights for civil rights cuando le conviene.
NWA?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the NWA. What am I saying? I'm here like, no, it's not. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. It's a legal group.
You don't know who the NWA is?
The freaking, the rappers. Yes, I caught on to that. I was like, no, it's not them. But whatever. Point is, it's a legal group that fights for civil rights, in quotations. And after hassling the Attorney General of Minnesota, she finally charged this white woman for calling a black child who apparently does have autism that, that she called them the hard R N-word. So let's take a look at that.
Attorney filing a summons complaint charging a woman with disorderly conduct after she went viral last spring for allegedly using a racial slur against a child. Tonight in Olmsted County, several people are praising this move. Fox 9's Babs Santos went to Rochester to learn more about it. He joins us now live with the details. Babs?
Well, Randy, part of the process here was the city attorney trying to get input from the victim's family to make sure that family wanted to move forward with charges. However, there were 3 families actually claiming to be the family involved in all of this, so it took law enforcement some time to figure out which family it truly was.
So we don't really know if this family is really the family.
Today, the city
what
attorney
you're saying.
moved forward with these charges.
It's about what we can do within the letter of the law, and while it's frustrating and there are different opinions.
Many people in Rochester have been waiting for this day since last April, waiting to learn if Shiloh Hendricks would be charged with a crime after allegedly using the N-word to rebuke a Somali boy with autism who reportedly took a pouch of applesauce from her diaper bag. An encounter at this Rochester playground that went viral on social media.
But yeah, I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with using that kind of verbiage.
This week,
but you think she should be charged?
Came down. 3 misdemeanor counts of disorderly conduct with a maximum sentence of 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. In charging documents, authorities say the 36-year-old was hostile and racist to the 8-year-old child.
Being racist is not a crime.
Because of a pouch of applesauce. The child's parents allegedly feared Hendricks would strike the boy, and Hendricks allegedly said he was about to hit him for taking her son's stuff.
But she didn't.
I think it's justified that she's being charged. I think it's completely unjustified her reaction to the situation, especially being a child. Special needs or not, a child's a child.
Now, Mayor Kim Norton hopes her damaged community can begin to heal. Already, there have been protests, community conversations, and an NAACP town hall.
NAACP, there you go.
Very difficult surrounding the First Amendment and First Amendment rights, but words do hurt people.
All right, that's it. Words do hurt people. Oh my God, words do hurt people.
Sticks and stones.
Oh God, Minnesota is what is wrong with Minnesota? Like, what is in the water there? Honestly,
fluoride.
Like, what is going on there? All right, so yeah, I think this is ridiculous that they are charging this woman for saying the hard R, because that is a violation of the First Amendment right there. That is an actual violation of the First Amendment. The whole flag burning thing, like, that's the fact that people were really complaining about the flag burning executive order and nobody's actually talking about this story tells you that nobody actually believes in people that are claiming violation of First Amendment don't actually believe in the First Amendment, because they're saying you can burn the American flag even if you're not actually following the law. You can burn the American flag, but you're not allowed to say a racial slur. So you don't understand what the First Amendment means. That means you are allowed to say a racial slur. That's what the First Amendment is. Can you confirm if if hate words are protected speech. Pretty sure they are. But confirm that for me, because I want to be 100% honest here on this channel. Okay. I don't speak truth. I seek truth. Not the same thing. So I want to make sure that, you know, I'm on the same page here with the laws.
Yep.
Okay.
They are generally protected under the First
So
Amendment.
hate words.
Unless it crosses specific legal lines.
Okay, like what?
Speech that seriously threatens someone with violence.
Okay, that didn't happen.
Encouraging others to commit immediate unlawful acts.
Didn't happen.
Fighting words, harassment.
What are fighting
obscenity.
words?
Direct personal insults like to provoke a violent response.
That didn't happen.
Harassment, repeated or targeted speech that creates a hostile environment.
Okay.
Obscenity, not protected. But
So-
this is a separate from the typical hate speech.
So they could have used what is it that she said? What is it that you said there?
What? Said a lot.
Hostile, create hostile environment.
Yeah, creating a hostile environment and incite violence.
No. You said something else after that. I can't see it.
Repeated or targeted speech that creates a hostile environment.
Okay, repeated or targeted speech. So they can use that, but even that is very slim. Very slim. But you know what? I want this to actually go far into the court system.
But
I
like,
want it to go far.
What does hostile environment entail? Like, what would that look like? What does it mean by hostile?
Like okay, I'm
Like
gonna play a
inciting
devil's
violence.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate by her saying the hard R N word to this kid, and then that other dude that was recording her, who by the way was convicted of abusing a child sexually. By the way, just fun fact. Confronted her, and then she repeatedly said it towards him, like she didn't care that she got caught saying it. She continued to say it. And then that went viral, that video. So that incited people to get angry about it. And then people started funding her for her protection, which made the other side even angrier. So I guess, you know, that's the only thing they can really use to defend this charge would be that. Like, it incited like an environment digitally to go buck wild over this. But I still think that's not enough to charge her. Because again, hate speech, it's protected speech. So digital hostility is not the same thing as actual physical hostility, which didn't actually occur. So I want this to go far. If this can go up to the Supreme Court, by all means, Shiloh, you gonna win, girl. I'm gonna tell you right now, you gonna win. Because the First Amendment is on your side on this. And people might say, you are disgusting. I can't believe you are condoning this type of behavior. No, fam, I just want to protect the First Amendment right. And that means hate speech is protected under the First Amendment. If you believe in the First Amendment, I don't even know why this is a big deal. You should be able to say whatever the hell you want. People, if this actually, like, let's say this goes all the way up to like, I don't know, an appeals court, and they say, no, it is not protected speech, you know, and it becomes precedent that saying the hard R N word is not protected speech. Then that means you can't say, cracker, you can't say, what is it that they call Hispanics? Spics, wetbacks. You can't say any of that shit because it's all reasons to charge you. And then what do we become? We're no longer a free country. We're going to be just like the UK, where we are literally going to get arrested for the things we say on the internet. That's what this is going to lead if they were to side with the charge. If they were to side with the charge, we're no longer a actual free speech country. We're no longer a liberty and pursuit of happiness country. We are an authoritarian country. If this actually reaches like an appeals court and they say, no, you know, the charges are correct, she shouldn't have done that, that is not, you know, a protected speech, then we're fucked, you know? like, because at that point, how this can lead a downward spiral, you know? This can lead to massive censorship. People like me that are very controversial, people like Nick Fuentes that are extremely very controversial. Nick Fuentes will go to prison if stuff like this were to fly in court. So I want this to go all the way up to the Supreme Court if possible, because if it can, I believe that they will say, yeah, no, it may have been provocative, it may have been offensive, it may have been morally wrong for her to have done that, but it's still protected speech. If we were to say that this is not protected speech, then a lot of things will trickle down that will not be protected speech either. So I want this to go far, and I believe she will win in court, no matter how provocative that may sound. I believe in actual freedom of speech, and if you deny her that right, you're denying everybody that right.